Hello friends, Colonel Failure. This is Transport Fever to Metropolis. We're at Asgard. It's flaming skyscrapers everywhere. But there isn't a train to be seen apart from these... I didn't even set that up. I just spotted that the station was empty, and that's pretty rare. Pretty rare. This station is jolly busy. You get a lot of action. I appreciate that the camera angle isn't all that, but I quite like the framing of this opening shot, and therefore that's what we went with. I'm making money hand over fist. I think every service that touches Asgard makes a good chunk of change, and across the length of all the routes that they follow, they all generate, nothing but full trains. This big beast I've got down the bottom, that's the Miggins run. I fixed Miggins permanently this time by running fewer trains. It was deceptively simple as solutions go, but at the same time, it is a solution. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, right, we're picking up the action aboard the Ready Connects because that will take us out towards Castle Rock, which is where we are going to be doing some work today, and it will be dramatic and golden. Quite a lot of these trains run at run very close to the wire. In a profit sense, is that they will readily drop to negative $1.5 million in the bank, and then they'll arrive at a station and everything's better again. I made one change to this route. In that we no longer stop at whatever that station is called that we stopped at previously. Okay, we don't stop there anymore. No, we go direct. So I don't know what the traffic's going to be like on the way there. I've not looked. I haven't had anything new, but it's by making that change, we have ended up with the in-town route being much busier. So needs must. Yeah, inconvenience the passengers in order to make more profit. It's like I do this for reals, but I don't. But I could. I know all of the tips and tricks to make a profitable railway. Yeah, screw the passengers over. That's about the size of it. Less convenient for them, more money in my bank box. Right, up we toddle. Are we going to get held at a signal, or are we going to be grand? We're going to get held at a signal. Okay, well, we won't get held for long. There's the return journey going there. Right, Dave? He owes me a tenner. I'd just like to, I'll give him a nod and go, I haven't forgotten, David. Where's my money? Yeah, this little kink in the track here, if I was going to ride this any more often, I think I probably would fix it. Because it's a little bit of a... whoop. Go on, do it. There you go. Whoop. Yeah, see? Gentle. It's the right noise as well. As I'm sure you can appreciate. So we no longer stop. Oh, for crying out loud. Pleasantville, we don't. Okay? And therefore, Pleasantville's now a ghost town. But hey, that's what you get for living off the beaten track. Now, sometimes you can have a bit of a weight on your hands here while trains clear through, because every train can stop on either platform, and occasionally it means that the platforms are all full. But that's okay, because it's the kind of queuing that I like, and as you well know, queuing's cool, as long as you're not doing it forever. Right, there we go, and out we jump. Everybody off, and then I can leave the train. Thank you. Right, everybody off. How many are getting on? 98. Good number, and that's 3.8 million in profit. Magical. Now, when I tore the city down, I did say I was going to build something spectacular. My words, in Sunnydale. I am still going to do that, but the AI has taken it upon itself to build a bunch of stuff here, which is, it's not 100% helpful. But it's okay, I bulldozed it once, I can bulldoze it again. Before I do that, though, I thought, let's have a quick look at the Profitron. 100 million and change every year. It's okay, should be making more with the amount of stuff I'm running. I freely admit that. I am carrying more unprofitable services now than I have done historically, but they're paid off by the ones that make a ton of money. So Gotham Freight Distribution, serves a valuable purpose, but cost me an absolute... Carpenter Freight Interceptor. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I know. There's a few here that cost me big bucks. Now, the McInsular Carpenter Flyer makes money, as you can see by the number of passengers aboard. But I imagine it's recovering after yet another bout of queuing to get into Port Miggins. These things happen. They happen a bit. The Slice 8 is not doing so well. It's not carrying enough passengers. I don't care. It's fine. And plus it's a figure 8 route, which means your guess is as good as mine as to whether it's ever going to make any cash. But if you look at the top end, nothing but a sea of blue of stuff in the millions. I upgraded the power line with some new trains, and it's now making more money than ever, which is lovely. Right, let's get to work. Pause. What I want is a square bit in the middle with nothing much else going on. Okay, I want a nice open square with not much else going on. Yeah, nothing in there, because I am going to build my headquarters. It's not something I tend to do very often, but I'm going to do it this time. Feels appropriate. Why have I chosen this place of all the places that I could choose? Because Sunnydale has it's a central location in a built-up city, and therefore it feels appropriate to do it. Stop asking me if I'm serious. Of course I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. Yeah, don't start using airplane quotes. People will see that as a green light for them to do it as well. Yeah, I know, it's low effort. Yeah, I mean, frankly, if you can't quote from airplane and you're over a certain age, then, you know, that's like being unable to quote from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's like they take your citizenship card away from you. And it's not even British, it's American. They'll take your British citizenship card away from you, even though it's American. Whatever. Right, I want roundabouts, which lives in here somewhere. It does. I've seen them. And they live in here somewhere. I've seen it. Oh well, maybe if we do the big scroll. I've seen them. No, it's Street Constructions. That's where I saw it. Well, there you go then. Right, so we want a nice roundabout here. Number of lanes? Yes, lots of them. And we will keep increasing the radius until we get something that makes me feel jolly. Yeah, I feel jolly. Right, slap that bad boy right in there. Bit of smoothing gun first, Gov. Yeah. Right then. Okay, yeah, let's do all of that. Yeah. Yeah, this is about as exciting as it gets today. I'm going to build something, you know. There were several of you said, "Oh, I don't mind watching you place a bunch of scenery. Well, you could do it at high speed or put a behind the scenes video up, or would you? Could you? I wouldn't just go to just. I was behind the scenes. You know, I like seeing the decoration. Could you possibly? I really was. Oh God, I'm just sorry. That'd be great. I'd love that kind of. I want to see more. Just give me everything. It's just would it be. What is that? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to slap a roundabout in the middle here. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's it. We're done. We're not, though, are we? No, we're not. And I've also moved the camera in an improper fashion. That's what you get for being hilarious. I know. That's what you get. So the citizens of Sunnydale kind of go like, well, we're flipping redundant now, aren't we? And I'm going to go, no, you're not flipping redundant. You're about to be the centre of the ruddy universe. Apparently, I've already replaced my headquarters. But I don't remember doing that, so let's place it again now. Yeah, close that. Oh, look at it. Oh, there's so much majesty going on here. Now, I could place a couple of bisecting roads in here to make sure that I get this dead centre, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eyeball it, and then we'll make it work. There you go. Cost me 153 quid, that. It's a modest and yet spectacular edifice towards Colonel Failure Transport, which is an incredibly inventive name for what I've built here. How centred are we? Oh, really badly. Cool. We're going to go with it. I thought it was a little closer. It is not, though, any closer. Right. And because it's my headquarters, I want a chuffing great road You sure you're not going to do it again? Yep. Oh, please do. Please do it again. Please. Use relocate instead. Okay, I'll relocate it. Hang on. Let's relocate. Yeah, relocate it. Just sling it over there. Let's put in a couple of bisecting roads. It would amuse me. It would amuse me to do something as pitifully awful as that. But I won't. You're all right. I'm gonna do it this way. Right. Okay. And then something that sort of middle-ish there, and then you can eyeball it then with a little bit more accuracy. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Well, now you take out this road, right? Now you grab your headquarters, and it's not going to be dead center in the circle, but it will be centered, right? Yeah. Right about there. Right about there. Right about there. Right about there. Right here. About there. Right there. Okay. Good. That's that dealt with. And then, oh no, I've done it wrong because I want to do this. And now it's got a collige. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we'll make that like that, and then we'll leave these as tiddlers. And the chips will then fall in whichever direction they fancy. Alright, let's do that. I'll tell you what I'm not going to do, is I'm not going to connect this to the rest of the city. I'm going to wait and see how the city responds to an edifice of such magnitude. Spectacularly, I would imagine. Particularly if I were to build a bus stop here, in which case I will do. I'm going to build a bus stop here. It's going to be the only bus stop in town, and I think I shall use it to take passengers from over here. We'll do a stop at Royston Vasey. We'll do a stop at Sunnyvale, or Sunnydale even. And then we'll do one more stop out here in the boonies. And we'll just ping-pong back and forth. And maybe that will lead to an influx of capital investment here around the headquarters. Or maybe people will be too intimidated. And they'll say, oh no, I couldn't possibly. But that's up to them. I'm not going to issue any kind of a decree. If I were to try and place old Swanky Pants right angle here, will it work? No, there's nowhere near enough room, bruv. What if I were to stick it on the outside? Then there is enough room, but it looks stupid. Yeah, okay. No, I follow that. Yeah, I'm with. What about putting it there? Well, again, you are rather lending yourself towards something that could conceivably be called stupid. Yeah, do you want to use a tram instead of a bus? No. But it will make all the tram people happy. Oh, spare me the tram people. The tram people, they are obsessed. I know, you haven't found anything you like yet. That's just a question mark, okay? Still just that one's broken. Okay, well, it hasn't crashed the game, so that's, something. What about a modular tram station that sits on here? Keep the platform length tiddly. Wait for it. It won't. I don't think it will just slap in. I think you have to remove some stuff. Also, it's too long. Even though you've made it tiddly, it's still too long. I know. There's no point having a big sigh, sunshine. It's not gonna change the fact that it's not gonna work. Okay. Well, the roundabout's one way. So I'm going to just slap a bus shelter on here. Why would you put it there? Put it next to your facility headquarters. Oh, you could put the other side there. Look. Yeah, all right. Go on then. Yeah. Then you start that could conceivably be called a bit of design. It could conceivably be called many things, but that doesn't necessarily mean we need to. I'm leaving all of this open to let the AI move in and make merry. But I'm gonna scroll through a lot of this cobblers here to try and find something that makes me feel jolly. Garden assets. If this is the right one, yeah, you can put up tents and gazebos and stuff, a couple of plastic chairs. I think that's very fetching, but at the same time, no. I think we will go in search of the one of these that has all of the cafe table. This lot here. There's not a huge amount of stuff in there, but we've got tables. The one thing that's missing from these tables is that table. The one that's the flipping picture. Look, apart from it being there, of course. Shall I just maybe do some research before pontificating quite so loudly? Oh, shut up. Just fine. Anyway, look, I'm going to put some picnic tables in here. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Well, that's something for all those bus passengers to come and visit. Yeah, I'm building a pub garden. Oh, that's nice. Where are you putting the wasps? Well, if I can find a bin, that will answer that question. That's rather a lot. Yeah, I'm going to need some kind of circular bar area, and then a bad DJ over here. Kids bouncy castle, keep them amused. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, if I can find a portaloo. I think you've got one. I think you've got portaloos kicking around. What else have we got going on here? There's some cafe umbrellas. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. No. Well, the fun one you like. All right. Okay. That one's down. No, you definitely want up. There's no point. Otherwise, you just put a pole in the ground. Give me this. Thank you. Everyone knows that the pub umbrella goes right in the middle of the bench. I mean, it should say Holston or Carlsberg or Tetley on it. Yeah. Yeah, or Golf Sale. I don't think they say Golf Sale. No, but you could conceivably see it happen. There'll be a tray at the end of every table, sat on the floor, covered in half a dozen different types of drink, and it will have all the wasps in it. I don't think I've got any tray assets, otherwise I'd build that in. I certainly haven't got wasps. I don't think anybody's done that. We don't need plastic chairs. Don't need these benches. Bus? No, that's a bus stop bench. You could put it here though, so people can sit festively outside there. They can sit waiting for the pedestrian crossing lights to change. Oh, that's a public service. Yeah, that's gonna thrill them. Right, well, we're out of this panel. Keep going. I don't think we really need industrial stuff. I think a lighthouse is possibly overkill for this area. I could put a Greg's in the garden, but I'm not going to. No. We've got a couple of. See that these dudes, they just sort of stand around, right? So passenger platform, modern era. There you go. He'll just hang around, just doing stuff. Should we put him on the floor? Yeah, there you go. Put him on the floor. He's a bit big. Yeah, but he could stand there. He'll look like people. There you go. See, he looks like people. He's just standing there shiftily, waiting to invite. You know what? Some fire buckets wouldn't go amiss in my pub garden. Because someone will have decided to set fire to their cigarette packet. They always do. Right. Is that the best place for the buckets? Yeah, that'll do. Right. Where are we? We're done that one. Right. Next one. Trees and whatnot. I'll be back for trees and whatnot. However, I think maybe it needs a car park. Oh, I've actually got assets for a pub. I have got pub assets. Where's that? Keep going. Keep being methodical. You will find them, because these are not organised in any kind of a fashion that you can understand, and therefore you just have to go through them all one at a time until you find it. Pub. Sweet. Right, we've got the Bell Inn, or we could have the Coach and Horses, the Railway, the King's Head. That'll do. There you go. We've got the King's Head. Magnifique. And there's the King's Head pub garden, which should be out the other side. Yeah. Or, out the back and the side. That's going to need a fence. Yep. I see it's all coming to life now. It's all starting to work. We'll move that a little bit further there. Because, every publican worth their salt knows that you've got to have a pub garden. Ideally, you want a flat screen telly out there so that they can watch the football. Yeah. But you see, I'm going to put the car park going in and around the side as well, because that's what you need even more. People are going out for a drink. Do you want a massive car park? No, I don't think we need it. About a bike shelter. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that feels viable. Oh, I think I've got some barriers somewhere that I could potentially barrels. Sorry, I read the word barrier and it stuck in my head. No, I don't. I've got some barrels somewhere. We could possibly make them look like an inbound selection of Tetleys or John Smith's maybe. Right, what's this one up to? It's dangling. Oh, restaurant and bar. Yeah. Will you do this without griping? Yes, you will. Okay, stick it on there. Peachy. It is peachy. Yeah, that and indeed it's appropriate as well, which is unusual for you. Yeah, I know. I usually stick any old business all over the place. I kind of go, there you go, that sells it. Right, what's next? You've got some special buildings. I've already got one. It's a pub. Yeah, okay. What about some airport machinery? Not this time. No. A train. Oh, you could. We could have a disused train here that just sits in the garden, and it's something for the kiddies to play in. No, I think people are going to say you've gone too far with that. Plus, you haven't if you called your station you could have it in the roof. Now you might say, well, that's just silly, but you've clearly not seen the shark in the roof in Camden. Right, there you go. See, you can have it like that, and it'd be a bit. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be a real train. That'd be fiberglass. If I had a shark, I would put that in, but I don't, so I won't. No, I was just messing. All right, it's all just a bit of fun, friends. That's all. Should put some topiary in. That's a lot of topiary. Yeah, maybe make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that looks a smidge unkempt. As does this. I don't care if it collides. Just plumb it in. I mean, you've got to have your window boxes to go like, look at us. We've been around for 1,000 years. And beer tastes that way as well. That's not true. That's only true if you're in the south. Right, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm a southerner, but I've spent enough time in the north to know that the beer's better. Yeah. Despite the fact that I only drink Guinness. That's hardly the point. Yeah. And also, I've had Guinness in Dublin on several occasions. And let me tell you that the whole, it tastes so different in Ireland is a lie. That's just tourism. That's just to get you to go over there in the first place. Go, because you've got to taste it while you're in Dublin. You've got to go taste it while you're in Swindon. It's exactly the chuffing same. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I drink that much Guinness. I know if it was any different, and it's not. So there. Good. I'm glad you got that off your chest. Who says I've finished? I think it would be reasonable if you were. Let's set the colours to random, please. Default? No. Random, yes. Lights, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be generous. I'm going to put a car park around the back. Why pubs need quite such hectic amounts of parking space are beyond me, because, it's not. It doesn't tend to be very commonplace that you have someone who goes, no, I am the designated driver. It's usually me. Yeah. Were you impersonating yourself there? A little bit. There you go. You got some bad parking, and then it's Tony. He's just got off his shift, right? And he's eager, so he's just slung it in the side there. And no, he'd be boxing someone. That's all right. It's okay. Yeah. No one can afford an E-Type, not in this place. But there you go. It's a little van. That's coming from the wholesaler. That's bought 20 frozen lasagnas there for the pub menu, and a bag of scampi. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's just yes, because there's no line markings anymore. What there are potholes that are about as deep as your car wheel. Yeah, it's trying to park properly. Tony's just slapped his truck in there. He's just kind of gone, no, it's all right. I'm a regular. Yeah, that's nice. We're gonna need to do some colouring in here. I think. Grab me some asphalt. Is that the colour you want? I don't know. The brush size is extreme. Is that the colour? Give me. Are you doing anything? Oh, only very. What do you mean I can't colour over the top of the asset? Oh, just you. Pain in the bottom. We might be able to, if we go, where was it? It was in here somewhere. I saw them. Bunch of car parks. you're a bunch of car parks. Yeah, get rid of that. There you go. There's some car park bits. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling any of it. No, it's the wrong stuff. Because this is a road type. It's cool, but it's a road type. There is an asset that is just a set of parking bays. Well, keep poking through the asset foundry, and maybe you'll stumble upon it. Yeah, all right. We've done signs. Signs is where we were up to, and I made some funny comments there. Yeah, you did. Then we did airport stay. Yeah, you put a train in the roof. Yeah, you looked at this and that and the trees, and then the check truck, and then some walls. That's where you put the cars in. Ah, yes, we were just here. Okay, I thought I'd skip some, but I hadn't. Rocks, just in case you need them. This is Odds and Sods 1. Yes. Yeah. Quite a lot of trains, but also some bits as well. Yeah, that's good organisation, isn't it? Yeah, it is mostly trains, though. I think you're being maybe a bit harsh. I'm allowed to be harsh. Right. Do you want to put in the fence so the landlord is clearly defining their property? What I want is like a wooden picket job. That's fairly close, I suppose. Is it? Ish. No, that's metal railings. That's the kind of thing Robert De Niro will impale himself on while investigating a spree of arson-related fires, while Kurt Russell has a difficult time with his brother. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's put in this metal number then. Yeah. Because obviously, being a landlord, it's going to be fixated over, no, that's in my boundaries, that is. No, you can clear off. I rented a house from a landlord once. It was evident that he'd used leftover pub carpet to carpet the house. Yeah, not a good look for a carpet, but it does allow you to get away with absolute mayhem in terms of actually looking after it. Because the whole point of pub carpet is so that you can't tell how many people have died on it or thrown up on it, and then drop their pint in there. Yeah, I'm putting in a bit of greenery because I'm classy. That's dead classy, that is. Yeah, even goes over the pavement. It's concealing the edge of the pavement, and therefore it's not real. Now, of course, normally I wouldn't let you watch this. No, I wouldn't go. Here we go. I'm going to draw. You found the fences. Yeah, but are they draw it fences? Yeah. Oh no, look at that. It's far too clean. We've gone industrial with it, and that's better. Yeah, and the reason that I wouldn't let you watch it is because that way I can get away with the fact that I kind of just bodge enough stuff in so that while I'm zipping past on a train and say something like, and over here I stuck a bit of, we've gone past it. See, and you never know. But now you're seeing warts and all. Yeah, I know, double the lamppost, double the fun. Yeah, you're seeing all of the sausage making process now. Yeah, he'll have 86 security cameras there. None of them will work, but it's going to make sure the whole thing's illuminated like it's flipping Christmas 24/7. That's it. Except when it is Christmas, of course, in which case there'll be a half-hearted attempt. No. What they do these days is they chuck some lad up on the roof and get him to do zigzaggy fairy lights all over the roof in one colour, and you kind of go, it's nice, but it's just a bit uninspired. I feel like I've seen it. Do you reckon it's got a fountain in there? No, but here's a bin. Oh, hello, wasps. Bench, bin, bench, bin, bench, bin, bench, bin. If you're not familiar with the bench bin philosophy, go and watch my Planet Coaster series. Bin, bench, bin, bench, bin, bench. I'm going to do a bench and bin t-shirt at some point. Yeah. To cut a long story short, it's so what's that? That's a fire pit. Oh yeah, that seems like something that could be a feature. Maybe we could have that instead of a bouncy castle. I'm not entirely certain I haven't got a bouncy castle. There's a satellite dish which you're going to need for Sky Sports. It's not for Sky Sports these days, it's for Pub TV. Well, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's just a subsidiary of Sky Sports. Yeah, it's probably owned by the brewery. Everything's owned by the brewery. There you go, stick that there. That's the old, that could be the old B Sky B dish. Right. and then you're going to have a second dish pointing in a totally different direction, because obviously satellites change. That's never going to pick up anything other than whatever's happening in that bedroom. Wang it around a bit. Yeah, it's a shame there isn't you haven't got the three-way axis on setting that up. No, that's okay. Just stick it in the top of the chimney or something. Trust me, if you've never been to the UK, everything that I'm doing here is 100% accurate. This is satirical in its accuracy. There you go. It's got one up. It's got one on there. Yeah, the cable will have once upon a time been clipped into the side, but it has since the cable's come loose and it's covered in bits of green and stuff. That's a lamppost, but it's flying. I just need to look at it. There you go. Bring it back in. I didn't think we'd need another lamppost. I was just checking. Trash. What's a kiosk for? Somewhere in Europe. Okay. Fountain. I don't think so. If it was a fountain, it would be filled with empty Stella cans. Really? Is it posh where you are? Yeah, I suppose. Right, yeah. Crane in the back? No, the crane would be about here, as would a bunch of blokes. And yet, every lunchtime, this pub garden would still... I love how it's not quite a straight line either. It's because the people come in and they all move the benches around. Okay, there's a... No. Yeah, I see we've got some loose wood. We could use that as firewood. I don't think so. Yeah, and it'll have a big vinyl sign out the front that will say something like hog roast every Saturday, and it will do it over the fire pit. There you go. That's now I've done the authenticity. Not sure why you're here. What have we got? Nothing good. What we need is barrels. Barrels are what we need. Not dedication. No. Roy Castle was lying to you all those years. Barrels is what you need. Where are they going to be? Oh, I have no idea. You could skip it while you go looking for it. I could, but I'm on a bit of a roll. There you go. That's going to be the hog roast tent, which is just a smidge too close to the fire pit. So the underside of it is going to have quite a lot of smoke stains in there. That works. That's a barrel. It is. No. I need a steel. An actual wooden... No, we'll have those. That's to entice the tourists. You have a bunch of these to entice the tourists going in, but more often than not, they'll just have flowers growing out the top of them. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you're proper selling the authenticity, and you'll put it in some kind of a stack situation there. That'll look good. Tourists, welcome. It'll say. This one's closer to what an actual beer barrel looks like, but beer barrel's perfectly clean. Perfectly clean. Do you want an awning? I'm trying to cut down. You're very clever. Put an awning on. A Dutch awning? Yeah. Number 3? Oh, stripy. Yeah, that's nice. Although you will end up looking a bit more like a butcher's if you do that. Your butcher tends to have a red and white stripy awning out the front, and it's to keep the sun off the meats that are sitting in a sort of chiller. Yeah, it will look like a butcher's. No, okay, right. No, it was a nice idea, but we don't need it. Anything else you want to put on here before declaring it open to the world and setting in a bus route and then riding the bus? Why would we ride the bus? That's not very exciting. Because we'll get to ride underneath the elevated train set a couple of times, and it might look quite nice. And also, it won't do us any harm to have a slightly shorter episode for once. Don't say that. They'll go up in arms. They want to go, no, an hour plus, or else. Or else what? Or else I'll just have to watch it twice. Okay, well... You've got to do what you've got to do, baby. I'm not gonna stand in your way. Yeah, I think we're about there. Yeah. We do need a Greggs, though. But it's not going to sit here. No. We're going to go and put a Greggs on the station somewhere. You know what? Pleasantville had died off. So if we put a Greggs there, maybe it'll perk back up again. Do you reckon you can get one on the platform? I reckon I can get anything on anywhere if I put my mind to it. Come over here, Greggs. the quote-unquote bakers. Yeah, up, 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 up. There you are. That's it. Whiz it a bit. Oh, cover up some of those broken bits of scenery. That's it. Yeah. Oh, in which case you've got to have a cost to the other side. Yeah, I suppose so. Right, 1 times Greg. Is that in the right place? It is hovering. Okay, all right. Down scope a smidge, please. Smidge more. 1 more. That's the ticket. Good. Right, give me a Costa. Thank you. You kind of go, well, surely it would be a Starbucks. Okay, get out, you Americans. No, it would not be a Starbucks. We have them, but it's Costa. Costa are the flipping coffee mafia over here. Yeah, they're everywhere. No, you've gone with the wrong button on that one. That's not the button you wanted. Do that a little bit, and then, I mean, I quite liked that it had an air conditioner on the back, but we'll get over it together. There you go. Does that look about right? You're going to pass it on a train. Who gives a monkeys? Yeah. Okay. Fair play. Anything else? Oh, what if you were to make it super wide? Then it would look a little bit strange. No. But if you were to make it super tall at the same time. Hello, buy coffee. Yes. Yeah, maybe they've not really thought that one through. Yeah. And now, because you wanted to see that. Yeah, that's just a little bit odd. It's an unusual choice to have made in the design of this asset. Can I go, oh, I figured out how to do scaling. Let's slap it on this thing. It makes it look weird. Doesn't matter. It's just another option. That's going to get me a whole other half star on the workshop, if you say so. Right. Okay, we're there. So now we shall expedite matters with a smidge of high speed and look at how the city grows. Come on, city, grow. I built a headquarters building. There we go, and a dubious pub. And it is mighty due. I've got room for a few more cars down here, you know. They're already moving in. They haven't got connectivity to anywhere at all, but they're going, I sense there will be business here. I want part of it. There you go. Come on. Leave room for some roads, lads. We're gonna need some roads. Yeah. Yeah, this is all good. You're all going, woo, look at the parkland. You kind of go, don't get too attached. Why are you building all of this little stuff? This little stuff's not going to do you any good. You want big stuff. You want big, beefy bits of road here. This is going to be a major interchange. Look at it. Look how major it's going to be. People are going to come from far and wide to see the magnificent headquarters and go, I remember when he was naught but a couple of wagons. And you go, yeah, I remember that too. Come on. Who's going to be brave enough to connect to my bit of road? One of you, surely. What? Unless I toggle the option where you're not allowed. I don't think I did. Let's have a quick look. Streets, yeah. And I will have gone with the fat lad. No, you were on roundabouts. That's because it's a street construction. That might be owned by me by default. All right, okay. I'll help you out. I'll do you a solid. Right, give me this. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go place some bus stops. I'll be back in a sec. You can, if the road were to appear while I wasn't looking, I wouldn't know who to arrest. So you go for your life. We'll slap a bus station out here-ish. Yeah, you haven't really got many crossings coming over from there. That might be stifling the transportation options here. Well, stifled or not, they are what they are. They am what they be. Right, yeah. How many buildings are you getting rid of? A few. Also, that's a truck stop. So it is. Okay, try it again. Yeah. Do it quickly, though, before they move back in. Nah, it's okay. They know that I'm coming back. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, that's got to be demoralising, hasn't it? They've gone, look at this. Prime real estate. We shall snap it up while the going's good. Have you figured it out yet? No? Okay, I'll be back in a tick. And then out here in the boonies. Really? Nobody's going to want a bus from here. If the only reason you live here is because you've got a car and you quite like driving it as though you're Steve McQueen. Yeah, I suppose you've got a point. Well, I need a terminal at the other end. Why don't you use the main roads? This is where they're all Steve McQueening all the time. Yeah, about here's good. That gives us a bit of coverage. Okay, well, do it then. I will. Just let me make it work. There. Let's knock out this des res here, and then go. Ha! Right. Okay. Now then, have they figured it out? I don't think they have. I think they're too scared of the ramification. That's not it. Of the ramifications of being bulldozed into my. Yeah, you see, they're too scared. I'll sort it out myself. All right, there you go. Slap that on there. See, easy as pie. And then this middle section, which will go with medium, onto there. Obviously, I'm building this in such a way that it's going to create a traffic nightmare. Yeah. You know what you haven't considered? Yeah, I've considered everything. That's why they're on the opposite sides of the road. The roundabout's only one way. Everyone's just going to cut through the middle. He's not. See, he was driving around the outside in his sports car. Right, do you want to do any more? Well, the only one that's worth doing is going straight through the middle of that and this, and I don't really want to. Well, leave it alone then and see what happens. Do you want to tree gun it a bit? No, I'm going to give it time to develop and then potentially tree gun it to fill in any gaps that the computer leaves. But if I've got this right, then what we'll end up with here is some skyscrapers. Yeah, I think you'll be lucky for that. Right, let's bang this route in. No, it's not going to be exciting. What are you talking about? But we're doing it anyway. Start over here. 10-4, good buddy. Right, and then you're coming through the Sunnydale. Goodness gracious me, it's ostentatious. And then you finish up out here among the rich people. And then you come back again and you go, yeah, it's still ostentatious. You know what it needs? What? Lots of trees. Anyway, this is going to be the headquarters. Headquarters. No. Tourists trap. Yeah. Right. Have we got any... do I have a depot nearby? That's anybody's guess. Yeah, here's one. Crikey, I stumbled upon it. Right, buy some vehicles. Passage. Give me something modern. Well, we've got the mini pointer dart. That doesn't sound very big. It'll handle 15. Or a big fat Volvo that will handle 17. Faster. But I do have a range of different... I could do Finlands. The Finlands, gasket glazing. Well, that's random enough. Let's have a couple of those. How much do you want? Give me 3. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, smack it on the route. It's the headquarters tourist trap. Sweet. Right, jump on one. Okay, right. We won't go at full slow. We'll go at semi-slow here, just to soak up the ambience, but without having to take all day about it. Where are we going? This doesn't feel like a direct route. No. Remember, you're starting from a depot. You're not starting from your actual destination here. Oh, okay. All right, good. And then, because viewing it from this angle gives you a feel for, you know what, this is actually quite a big town. You forget that the towns do get quite sizable. Yeah, you know what you don't forget is that the traffic's a load of rubbish. Well, to be fair, they are running a disco on these traffic lights at the moment. Yeah. See, look at that. Who's supposed to... How's anyone supposed to go? I don't know. Just playing the lights in a random order. It's madness. There you go. Are we going yet? We're public transport. You're all supposed to give way, possibly. Don't make me come through here with a bus lane. Train track, look. Keep your eyes on the sky. Maybe we'll see something exciting. Are we going to see anything exciting? We should do. I've wanged enough trains on there. I mean, we're before the link-up as well, which means... no, we're after the link-up. Or are we? The link-up exists. There, no, see, look, there, we're at the linking part. Well, okay, that was quite exciting. Moderately. Yeah, there you go. There's another train, look. That's light rail, tram, trolley bus. It's not a trolley bus. No. But it is tram or light rail. It could be either or both. Which is the joker at the front of this queue that's holding everything up? If they could pack it in, I'd be very grateful, although you can wait until the trains come past. Skyscraper going up there, look. That's pretty exciting. It is, moderately. Oh, come on! Ah, they've all got their turn signal. Go, 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 go! Floor it, floor it, floor it! That's it! Yeah, cause an accident. Right, let's... Come on, Dave, we're leaving. Oh, don't tell me we're turning left as well. Yep. Oh, dear. Ah, the open road-ish. Nope. It's the Nopen road. Yeah. I've no idea where we're going. We're heading for the Avenue, which is probably one of the stops. Yeah, we're never going to get there. I thought you said this was going to be a shorter episode. It's now going to take as long as it takes to get to the other end. See how there's nothing happening at the moment? Yeah. That might take a while. Well, in which case, the other... Oh dear. There's some kind of accident at work has occurred there. Well, in which case, the secondary benefit of viewing the world from this angle is that you can witness firsthand just how horrendous your traffic problems are. They really are quite horrendous, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yeah. Okay. It's because it's operating on a semi-grid. Now, if you're in America and everything is on an actual grid, apart from the places where it isn't, thank you Americans, then it tends to flow in quite a predictable fashion. However, if you have... That lady's got weird arms. The other one, the one who's crossing the road now... Oh, flipping X, she almost got mowed down by a larder. That was a Volvo. Looked like a larder, if you ask me. But if you do a semi-grid, then you end up with twice as many traffic lights and half as much traffic movement. And so it doesn't come off. So Europe, we don't hold with the semi-grid, although we do employ it from time to time. No, more often than not, it's where does this road go? Bah, that way. Sort of. And it has curvy bits. Oh, we're away, look. Curvy bits and all sorts of business going on. Which is it going to be? Yeah, we're going up here. Oh, where are we? Don't know. No, it's hard to say. Because I don't view the situation from here, but we seem to have found a quick bit. I know where we are. There's the pub. Oh, brilliant. Yep. And there is the Tower of Majesty, the edifice to capitalism that is my headquarters. Wicked. And it's got a Wiener's shop directly opposite. That might mean something. It might, then again, it might not. I've got 2 passengers on board. They're listening to my tourism commentary as we go. They're not. They're so drunk, having just got out of the pub, that they just don't care. This is the equivalent of the night bus in a game without a day and night cycle. Alright, fine. I mean, it's heartening to actually recognise somewhere, but I am determined to get to the other side of town. Even though I'd kind of got my hopes on a half hour and done here, this was supposed to be just a little bit of a tickle of an offbeat episode. And instead, here we are. No, it's not a footpath challenge. No, it's just an exercise in patience and the depths of commentary to which I will sink. Yeah, these traffic lights are having a seizure. Look at that. What's that supposed to be? Who programmed these? Some trucks, look. Yeah, but look, they're both Mickey D's trucks, which means all of the trucks are differently branded depending on which line they're on. So clearly, those are both from the same line, and they shouldn't be sat right next to each other. That car gave up. That one just crumbled into dust. It had been sat there for so long. Go! Don't wait. Block the junction. You're a bus. People expect it. Come on. We've got a green light for crying out loud. There can't be anything big happening up there. There's no roadworks to speak of. The only time there are roadworks is when I'm out with my bulldozer. Don't make me jump off and expand the road and put bus lanes in everywhere. That's not going to make anybody happy. It might make the buses move, though. Hardly the point, dear boy. See, the bloke's got the right idea. He's just going to walk there. I'm going to go, yeah, it's going to be faster. I mean, this... I can't even use my cursor. That red number there, red sedan that's just round the corner, he's been sat there forever. Oh, is that enough space for me? Don't let this Audi go, whatever you do. Go, go, go! No, no, they're gonna fill it up, and then we'll not get in there. Oh, no, it's just use your loaf. They finally moved that traffic forward. There's no justice. Come on. Yeah. We're having some kind of conniption going on with that. I know it's because of the passenger signals. Oh, we might have an opportunity. Yes, we've moved. There's a Coca-Cola truck. I think everybody could see that. I'm just commenting on what I can see because there's not a heck of a lot going on. Just go, just go, just go. You're a bus. Remember that. You own the roads. Nobody else has right of way at all. You're allowed to destroy them. It doesn't matter whether there are cars parked on your side of the road, children crossing it, a family of ducks sat in the middle of it. Just go. Anything you happen to clip along the way is fair flipping game. Come on. Come on. The only people who drive with more abandon than bus... No, actually, I don't think so. I think it's... I think bus drivers are made up of ex-ambulance and police drivers who were deemed too aggressive in the driving course. This would never happen. Also, yes it would, because the one thing that bus drivers don't care about is whether they're moving or whether they're stopped. At least while you're stopped, you don't have to deal with the passengers. They'll just be sat in the back making huffing sounds. And you kind of go, that's all right, I've got the sign that says you're not allowed to talk to the driver. And even if they tried, they go, are we nearly there? You kind of go, I can't go any further, love. That's it. That's as far as we can go. I mean, until this traffic clears, we're stuck here. And I can't let you out because we're not an official stop. There's a train bridge. Look, I only just noticed that. So, you know, that'll be a moment of excitement in a moment. Yeah, I know. I've got nothing. I've got nothing for you. I mean, we're here now. I do this one. I do this. I mean, it hasn't been long enough since I last did this. I did this about 3 episodes ago. And therefore, this is too close to the last time that I did this. Once in a while, I will go, right, I'm going to ride my bus from one side of town to the other. And despite the fact it clearly has an awful lot of problems going on, I will belligerently just sit there and wait for it to happen. I've done it maybe 4 or 5 times over the course of 2,500 videos. And the first time of that was the bulldozer, the footpath challenge. The footpath challenge was magnificent. 45 minutes watching a footpath with no one going down the footpath. That was tremendous because it tickled me early on that, yeah, let's see how many people can actually sit through this. I know, but I mean, I've always said you've got to take the piss out of your viewers a little bit, just a little bit, you got to push them a little bit, and that way they feel vindicated and validated when they get to the end. Why is anybody's guess. But it's also a case of there aren't an awful lot of channels that do this, and therefore, hey, there's another one giving up. That's it. The more that give up, the more likely it is we arrive. I'm not entirely sure what this lady's doing with her feet. Well, she's not moving, so she's probably practicing her dance steps for Zumba. The following. See, look, there she goes. She's going again. Yeah, oh, it's line dancing. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Super. Yeah, so I apologise for doing 2 of these in close proximity, but we're invested now. We're coming up on an hour, dude. You've messed this up. This is not the video you intended to make. No, it's not. You know, I don't think these trucks are helping. No, I don't think. Hey, a mod maker of the trucks, nice attention to detail with the trucks having a discoloured area on the wheels. That's nice. I spotted that. And you know what? If I was a mod maker, I'd love it when people spotted just the little attention to detail things that I did. Because that would make me go, oh, thanks. Another truck. Oh, missed the train. It's all right, we'll see it again in a minute. There you go. We're on the boring bit of the train track where you just get the little light rail stuff going on. Yeah. I'm going to come through here with a road upgrading tool. It's a thing that's going to happen. Because this is not acceptable. At all. No, she's still in there doing a line dance. She's doing the chicken dance there. And sometimes my arms bend back. Yeah, it's true. In her go. Oh, hello. There's the next one. You call out because you wait 45 minutes for a bus to come along. And then there's a couple of them. Yeah. You can put your indicators on all day. Whoa! Gently does it. You put your indicators on all day, love, but you're not going to get any. Oh, he's got his hazards on. He's given up. He's kind of going, oh, I despair. Hold on, we're moving again. Under the bridge. Ooh. Oh, look at this. It's a big bit of fat road. Floor it. Go, 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 go. That's the ticket. This is why I always put in fat road. Fat road doesn't get snagged anywhere near as bad as those tiddly bits of road the AI make. And here's your Steve McQueen options. Beautiful. Beautiful. The sad thing about it is we're almost there. Yeah, there's another Wieners franchise going on. Yeah. You know the devs put that in because as well as Wieners being legitimate, it's cheap jokes, isn't it? It is cheap jokes. They all speak English. They know. They know. Hello, everybody. Get on the bus forever. Spend the rest of your life on my bus. Also, I don't... Oh, wait. Bus mod maker. Don't think I didn't notice that you'd got the sink the bus down to the curb functionality installed. Where's the other bus? I think he's given up. I think he's just decided he can't be bothered with any of it. Yeah. Normally I would go, I don't really like this lumpy hill stuff. But it is like San Francisco, so I'll allow it. Right, that's it. No, that's your lot for today. No, you're going, oh, maybe you'll do something interesting in a moment. We'll go and have a look at Sunnydale Circle and see what's going on. Yeah, of course it's losing money. Don't be daft. Right, where did we get stuck? Everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. You know what? Since we're passing, give me that. Give me this. Give me, well, you can try putting bus lane in there, but I don't think it's going to work. Right, that, yeah, we went up here. Did we go up here? I think we probably did. Where else did we go? I don't know. Look for where there's a queue and just, murderate it. Yeah. Because it will, the game will make you take the most direct route possible. Will it? Yeah, it likes doing that. Can we fat these? Yes, you can. Then let's fat it. The more that can be fatted, the better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, bus lanes. My bus drivers are going to be absolutely delighted. There's nothing like more than caning it past a bunch of stuck traffic going, bus lane, mate. Yeah, what are you going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to stay out of my bus lane. Otherwise, I'll kill you with a knife. Right. I'm not entirely sure this is the best route, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah. Where's the bus stop? It's up there, look. Okay. Right. Yeah, and in there. That's near enough. Yeah, that's near enough. Right, check the route. Yep, it's using all my bus lane road, look. That's because it's got some taste. Apart from here, where it's not. That's where we sat forever. Well, deal. Okay, that's it. I've been Colonel Failure. You've been a delight. In the next episode, we shall be figuring out where the heck we go to from Asgard that we haven't already gone. There aren't that many places left. So, expect to enjoy that. Yeah, because it'll be enjoyable. Thanks very much for watching, and apologies for testing your... No, I don't apologise for anything at all. Alright, hope you enjoyed my testing your patience. Catch you next time. Cheerio.